so why is this right here? Like, come on, I'm gonna kill you. There we go. And we're gonna kill this lamb. Okay, guys, so welcome to Gamer1649, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to build a redstone elevator. It is multi-floor, as you guys can see. This works in Minecraft Pocket Edition because I am playing in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So we're gonna press the button, and as you guys can see, we go up a floor. And when you press that button again, we go up another floor. And I'm just gonna go all the way up to the top. Very basic for you guys. And when you press that button, it drops you down. So if you want to go down a couple of floors, I am on the second floor, as you guys can see. Very simple. And let's say you are on the very top, you can drop all the way down to the bottom. If you guys hear, my mouse, all that, I'm sorry. Very simple. I'll be teaching you guys how to build that. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with, some lime concrete because I can. So we're gonna go up, a couple of blocks. You guys don't have to do this. I'll show you why. And let's, get some of our pistons. I'm so sorry, I'm not organized right now. So let's get myself organized. We're gonna get some pistons right now. So you want to put a piston facing up. So let's say, you know, this is your floor and right here, and you want to walk into the elevator like that. Very simple. Then you want to put your piston like this. Just like how I did it right here. So that piston right there is this piston right here. Very, very, very basic. I'm just, giving you guys, a heads up. Let's just fill this in. And there we go. Okay, so, basically, it's super simple. It may look very complex for you guys, but I'm just gonna grab some. Oh my god. Okay, so it's very simple. It's very basic, like I was saying, and basically, it's I'm not very good at redstone, but I know some redstone, and I was able to build it. If I was able to build it, I'm sure you guys are able to build it. Just a heads up, you guys need some observers in this build. You need lots of redstone, so I'm just getting myself set up right now, and this should be good for now. Okay, so basically, let's say this is the front right here, so I'm just gonna quickly mark it, so this is the front, okay? So this redstone torch is the front, okay? So now you want to go to the back of this piston, okay? And you want to go 4 blocks back. So just like how I did, and very simple, very basic, 4 blocks back, and we're gonna, make it create a zigzag. So that's our first block. So we're gonna create a zigzag. Very basic. So just like that. So that's what I mean by zigzag. And we want 3 blocks on this side and 2 blocks on this side. Okay, now I'm gonna go to my next color, which will be blue. The reason why I'm doing this is because it makes it, makes sections stand out. Like here, as you guys can see, sections makes them stand out to you, and it's easier to identify what section it is in and what circuit is working. Okay, so you want 3 blocks here and 3 blocks there. And you want to do the exact same thing with your next section. And with each section, like depending on how high you want to go. So that's basically what you guys have to do. I believe each section is basically a floor. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, each section is basically a floor. Okay, so basically that's what you want to do. So there's floor 1, there's floor 2, there's floor 3, and there's floor 4. Basically, that's how it is. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to put some repeaters. So on this first green block right here, you want that on your first tick, okay? And then next ones you want on 2 ticks. Very basic. I'm just going to do it like this. Okay, and now on your first blue block, you want it on 3 ticks. So you want to click it 2 times. Okay, very basic. And now you want all of your other blues 2 ticks. Okay, very basic. And then your first yellow block again, once again, you want it 3 ticks. So you want to click it 2 times, and then the rest, like I said, 2 ticks. So I'm just gonna quickly do this. 2 ticks. Sorry about that mouse. I like lifting my mouse. I don't know why. Very basic. And now this is where your observers come in play. So you want to grab your observer, and you want it in front of the repeater. Okay? So I'm just gonna quickly build straight up because it's easier for me. Whoops. So you want that on 2 ticks. You don't want it on 3 ticks. If you mess that up, that's what's going to screw up your entire elevator. So you want to make sure it's on those timings. So there we go. So observers on all the repeaters on that side. And now we're going to do this exact same side. Or this side with the exact same thing. Whoops. So we want that on 3 ticks because that's the first blue. So there we go. And now we just have to destroy the observers. Very basic knowledge, very simple. Now you want your sticky pistons. You want to place them on the observers. Whoops, not there. We want it on the observers, not on the blocks. So there we go. Sticky pistons. So this is what you guys should have now. So now you want your pistons, and you want to go and make them facing up. So I'm just going to quickly build straight up since I'm in creative, and I'm just going to destroy these blocks right here. Very simple. If you guys see me pause for a second, that's because I'm voice recording on my iPad and I'm filming on my computer. And since the iPad has a sleep mode, that's not fun at all. So I have to, keep my iPad turned on so you guys can hear me. Or else I have to re-record everything, and I don't want to be doing that for you guys. So this is what you guys should have now. And as you notice, your, your ground block, which you walk onto to go up, this should be right, next to these pistons. Okay, there should be no room. Okay, so that's how it should be. Okay, so we're gonna keep that torch there for now. And now what we want is some, slabs. Whoops, spelt that wrong. There we go. Where are the smooth slabs? There we go. There's some smooth slabs. Okay, so you want to go 2 blocks over, just like that, and you want to build straight up. Oh, this is not fun. So I'm gonna have to click, as you guys can hear my mouse. Whoops. And we are almost to the top. There we go. And you want to do the same thing on this side now. And you want to get rid of that slab. And you'll know why later. Okay. And we're going to do that quickly. And sorry about the mouse clicking if you guys can hear it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. Because I did not, test myself earlier, which I usually do. So now you want, quartz, or I like using white concrete because I just like using them, I guess. So you don't need your regular pistons anymore. And what you want to do is put your, white whatever. Well, you guys can use any block you want, but I like using the white. Okay, I am so sorry, guys. My iPad turned off, just like I was saying before. I knew it was gonna happen. Let's get right back. Okay, so we're gonna, place our white blocks like that, very basic, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. Super simple, super basic. You guys should be able to get it correctly if you guys follow my instructions. So I also forgot, you want to place them just like, you want to go just like that, and you want to go fill in these blocks right here, and we are basically done with these blocks. Okay, so now let's get right into the redstone. Okay, so basically, you don't need this block right here, okay? Very simple. We're gonna have to get rid of that. Sorry, torch. But I'm pretty sure you guys know which the front is by now. But if you don't, then I don't know how to help you. Well, actually, I do. So, you see these pistons right here? That's the front. You see all this redstone? That's the back. Very, very simple for you guys. Okay, so, whoops. So let's do that. And this is all you guys need. Okay, so you want to, let's get a button right here, and this will be able to activate. So I'm going to use the oak button. This will be able to activate the elevator, and I'm just going to put that. Sorry about all the, random stuff. I was just, killing some animals earlier, so that I can clear this up for you. Let's get some redstone. Oh, the iPad nearly turned off again, but let's get some redstone. Very simple, and I'm gonna, whoops, we want that green right now. Okay, so you want that redstone right there, right above this button. Okay, so you see this first piston, not your ground piston. This first piston, you wanna go right next to it, and the button should go right there. Very basic, and you wanna put this on a 4-tick delay. Super simple, and then like that. Okay, that's all you guys have to do. So once you click this, that should extend. Very simple. Like, so simple that you guys should be able to easily do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now right behind it, we want to, place a block right there. You want a repeater, like that. I believe that has to go in 4 ticks. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go quickly check over here. Yeah, that has to go in 4 ticks. Sorry about the sheep being stuck in there. I just wanted to build it on the ground, so I had to dig out some. So, button, redstone, dust, repeater, and then block, torch, block on top, another torch. Very basic. And then we're going to do that. Put a repeater right into the slabs, okay? Right into the slabs. Now you want to get your redstone dust, just like that. Okay, now we are on the next step. So this should happen. Okay, and that will not get pulled in for now. So now, okay, so I also forgot to mention, you want that redstone dust to go into a block. Okay, above that block now, you want your redstone torch. Not on the block, above the block. So on this block, not on that one. Okay, so very basic. So now we're going to go up. Super simple. Okay, and now we are going to do this. And as you guys notice, it should be extending in and out. Whoops, I would like to keep it color organized. So where's my blue block? There we go. My blue block. Okay, so there we go. Very basic, very basic. Not even joking. So now we're gonna on our yellow. Excuse me, I just burped. My bad. Sorry, I'm having the burps right now. Okay, so now what we want. Okay, so you see this torch right here? You want to block right next to it. Okay? You want to do the same thing with all the torches. And once again, you want to keep it with the same color. Unless you're just building with dirt. Like, then I guess I can't help you. Okay. Now you want, your grass or your green. I was about to say grass. I have no idea why. So now you want your blocks. So here are the blocks that we just placed. Now you want them between them. Just like this. And of course my iPad's about to turn off again. Sorry about that. And we're going to do that. So this is what it should look like now. Now you want your redstone dust, which I'm just going to quickly grab right there. Redstone dust. And you want to place them so it should light up. Just like that. And if you notice, all the pistons should be opening up. So they should be open. So now all your pistons should be out. Very basic. Common knowledge. Oh, I also forgot. Now you want to put your blocks right next to the slabs. And once again, between the two blocks. So very basic. So all the way up here. And the repeaters into the slabs on those blocks. And this should happen. They should be all extended. Super basic, super simple. Okay, now we gotta go to the other side. Okay, whoops, I just lost where I was. So this is the side that we just built. There we go. Okay, so now you want to place torches on all of them. Okay, besides the first blue. So you want to skip that one with the torch, and you want to skip the first yellow. So we're going to do that, and you want to place blocks right above them, like the other side, and right here you also want to block. Okay, very, very basic. That one should be a blue. Sorry, I'm very strict about this color organization, because when it comes to redstone, trust me, it helps a lot, like a lot. Okay, so there we go. Very basic. Okay, now you see this torch right here? You want to place it 2 blocks right there, so it's basically next to the torch. And you want to do that with every other torch, just like I'm doing, or you want to do it below the pistons. That's how I remember it. Below the pistons or below the torch, or right next to the torch. Below the pistons or next to the torch. Sorry if it's confusing, but that's just how I remember it. You also want to place repeaters right here, all on here, okay, and redstone. Make sure those repeaters are facing right into the slabs, and make sure they're all on a single tick. Okay, now you want your redstone torch, and you want to place them on every single block, just like that. Very basic, and this is what you should have. Okay, now this is time for decoration. Okay, it's time for decoration. You might be like, oh come on, Gamer1649, it's no time for decoration. But now I say it's time for decoration, so it's time for decoration. So I'm gonna make it look somewhat nice. Okay, so you want your slabs. Place your slabs right there, just like how I said. I'm just gonna quickly. There we go. Now that piston should be pulled in. If you've done everything I did and then you just pulled it, press that button, that piston should be pulled in. So now you want to place the slabs. So now it should be flush with that ground piston. Okay, so now we want to go 3 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, and on the top you want to place your slabs. Okay, with your stained glass, just like that. Two layers of stained glass. I like the stained glass because I like to see what's happening on the inside or what's happening on the outside. So I'm just going to do that because that's going to be our floor. So that's just marking our floors for now. Okay, just like that. You want to have 2 slabs, and then you want to go 3 up again, and just keep doing this until you get to the very top. Very basic, super simple. And I'm just going to mark this again, and 3 up. If you guys want to know where I got my inspiration for redstone, I got it from Mumbo Jumbo, to be surprised. I'm pretty sure nobody's surprised because he's like the god at redstone. So I'm just gonna place this right here. So now this top floor should be flush with the last piston. Very basic. Now you wanna build up just like this. Okay, and then this is where, and I'm just gonna do extra looks, I guess. Make it look as tall, or whatever. I'm just gonna do that, and we're gonna build straight up. There we go, and there we go. And I'm just gonna quickly do this, and this should be basically what you should have. Okay, now that's what you guys should have. Now you want to get your button, which I don't have right now. There we go, our button. Okay, so this is our button right here. Okay, so now we're gonna on the top floor. You don't want it on this side. Okay, you want it on this side because this is your down button. Okay, and now you want it on both sides here so that you can go up to that floor or you can go down. And the same thing with here. And with this one, you can't go down, so you only have it on that side. Okay, so now I also forgot something. This is another section now. I don't think we need these now or anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna move some stuff around. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna start with not that one. Okay, so with our 3rd floor, we're gonna start with that. So you see these slabs right here? This is where you want your orange block. Super simple, Super basic. Okay, you want to go down a block, place your redstone. My iPad nearly, turned off again. I'm sorry about this. I need to get a better recording system. And there we go. I also forgot. So you wanna. Okay, that does not look right at all. Okay, there we go. Never mind. I'm sorry about that. If you guys had to see that. Okay, so this is what you guys should have. Okay. Now you wanna place your repeater right there. Repeater right there. Super basic. So your button's right there. Redstone, block down, redstone, repeater, into a block. With another repeater, into a block. Okay? And below that block, redstone. Why is that redstone turning on? I have no idea why that redstone's turning on. Is it turning on over here? Very, very weird. That is weird. I gotta be straight up honest with you, that is weird. I have no idea why, but that's fine. So now you wanna put, okay, so that repeater that's going into that block, your last repeater that's going into the block, you want your redstone torch. Okay, and then you want 2 blocks next to that redstone torch, 2 repeaters, 4 ticks. Very simple. And then you want those going into a block, and then a block coming out of it into a redstone. And if you notice, that section right there just, all went right back into the wall besides this section. So now we're going to do that. The very exact same thing, just like I was saying. You're going to do that. And you're going to quickly do this. Sorry, my iPad. I really wish that Apple did not make the sleep mode, so quick. Because it's very annoying. Or like while you're recording, it's very annoying. Okay, so exact same thing as that. Redstone, very basic. And you're gonna put your thing right here. Redstone, right there. And repeater, 4 ticks. Repeater, 4 ticks. So after you have that, you wanna place your redstone torch. And everything should be solved. Super simple. And let's see if that redstone dust turned off. Yes, it did. Okay. Now, if you go in here, you press it, you should be able to be lifted all the way up. Super basic, super simple. See, we are already over halfway done, so super simple. Okay, now to go down. It's basically simple, so I'm gonna use a different color. I'm gonna use magenta because it stands out. Okay, so now this is where you guys have to use your observers again and your sticky pistons. Very simple, very basic. Don't worry. Okay, so you see these slabs right here? You want to go to right next to them, just like that. And you want to go block back, and then place your piston, like that. So it's facing into that slab. And you can break those blocks. Okay? And then now you want your observers facing down. Super basic. Like, just trust me on this. You guys should be able to do this. If I am, you guys should be able to do this. Okay, there we go. Oh, and you also want your magenta block right there. Because your button's right there. So you want your magenta block right there. Oh, where's our redstone? There we go. There's our redstone. And there we go. And we're going to place that right there. Just let me double check over here if I'm going all right. Yes, I am. Okay, so you want to place this on 4 ticks. Super basic. And now we're going to go up, down. Okay, just like that. So that's just going into a random block, I guess. I think. Where is it? No, okay, never mind. I just remember why that block's there. So it's going into this block, powering this block, which is powering this redstone. See? I'm just a genius. Just kidding. Oh my god, did I just... Okay, so don't do what I just did. Don't, destroy your observer. Like, yeah. Okay, so, you want your repeaters? Place them on 4 ticks. Super basic. And then you want those repeaters going into a block. And you want a block right there. And you want your redstone on that block, okay? Super simple. So this is what you guys should have. I know I should have a simple counter, like how many times I say simple, but I'm not going to do that. And this is where you guys need your redstone blocks. Very basic. Okay, I need to stop saying very basic and very simple. Okay, there we go. 2 blocks down, just like that. And you want your repeater 4 ticks. So when this extends, it, powers this repeater. You want to go 2 blocks over and put repeaters there. Place them on 4 ticks. Make it the repeater go into a block. And this is where you're going to have your next setup. Okay, so, sorry, I was nearly, choking on my own saliva. I have no idea why. It's just, it's just a thing that just happens. I'm pretty sure you guys are like, what is weird with this kid? Okay, so there we go. 4 ticks. Okay, so this is gonna power this block, which is powering this, thing right here, I guess. And we're gonna put a redstone right here, which is so once you press this, it's gonna power this block, which is gonna power this redstone, which can also power the piston. So that's how this is gonna work. This powers all these repeaters, powers the block, powers this redstone, powers the piston. Okay? If you guys have no idea what, I'm just doing that just in case you guys didn't understand. Like, because this was the hardest part for me to, try and, get. Okay, so we're gonna, place our pistons, or repeaters, I mean, on 4 ticks, just like that. Make them go into a block, and make a block come out. Oh, and you also want to place a block right there, because if you don't, that's gonna happen. So you want that block right there so that does not happen. Okay, and like basically same stuff. Just yeah. There we go. 2 blocks down, and we are basically almost done. Like, not even joking. We are like super close. Like, if you guys have made it this far while building it, I congrats you. Like, I like I'm just gonna clap for you. Okay, that probably sounds weird on video, but yeah, I I give you a round of applause. Like, good job. Like, honestly, good job. Okay, so piston right here, and we're gonna put observers just like that, and we're gonna put another piston facing into the slabs, not facing towards me, facing to the slabs. Oh God, come on. This is the hardest part of the build. Not even joking. Like, just trying to get that piston facing to the slab. There we go. And we are basically, like, I know I'm saying we're basically done, but we are like basically done, not even joking. So there we go. We're gonna place that there, and I'm losing track. I'm losing track. Come on, or whatever. Okay, so come on, gamer. Losing track. You're losing track. Okay, so there we go. And there we go. Into a block. Very simple. And we are basically done. Like, congrats, guys. So, piston, well, I guess we are not. Wait, do we need a piston? Actually, no. Never mind. So, you guys don't need all that. Like, I hope you guys didn't waste all that. And you are done. Like, congrats. And you guys can decorate it just like how I decorated this. Like, I like the look of this. Like, it looks, sort of futuristic and realistic. I also forgot. Uh, why do I have all this stuff in my inventory? I have no idea why. So let's go. Uh, sea lanterns. Very good, very good. And as you guys noticed, I left this open. That's where I put my sea lanterns. And let's test it. So we're gonna place it, and it should drop down. You can get out, or you can. Whoa! Okay, so that did not work. What? It was this one? Oh, I see. There we go. Now that should work, I think. Okay, guys. This should work. Very simple. I'm sorry if you guys, got slight lag. Now it should work. I forgot to, I accidentally destroyed that. I'm pretty sure it should work now. There we go. Let's. Whoa. Oh, we're flying. Whoops. Okay. Now you have enough time to get out. Enough time to get out. And there you go. And like round of applause, guys. And just also, if you want, I forgot. Why is it doing that to me? See, I'm trying to type in water. Okay, this is weird. I'm just gonna do that. Grab our water bucket and ta-da! And now once you're at the top, you can jump all the way down. I also forgot to mention that we also have a sponsor, very basic, where it's actually a really cool sponsor. If you guys like, playing games on your PS3, but your hands get super sweaty, well, I guess you guys can get, grips, grips for your controllers, and that's what our sponsor supplies. So if you want 10% off of your grip controllers, you just have to use the code gamer1649. Very, very, easy to use on your checkout. And I hope you guys liked and learned how to build this. Congrats if you actually built this. Let's give those people a round of applause. And yeah. Okay, so see you guys next time. See ya.